My career has kind of crossed several different sectors. I started out in retail sales as a young professional and made my way to Wells Fargo, where I stayed almost a decade. I was there 9 years, started out as an in-store banker when that was a thing, and then ended as an AVP and as a market manager. So really, really loved my time at Wells, and the resources, the training there is second to none. I had a late in life baby, so I have a daughter who's 26 or 27, and my son is 18. So when Jake came along, it was one of those things that I was at work when he woke up. I was at work by the time he went to bed, and it was just time for a change. So I was greatly blessed by being able to go to Big Brothers Big Sisters of Great Falls, and I was there for 8 years. Ended up merging my agency with the Helena agency, just cost-cutting measures, and it just makes more sense. So I think we'll see that move with a lot of nonprofits going forward, working together more, which also is so important for small business or business in general. But I spent a very brief time in county government. I was the director of aging services for Cascade County, Montana. And I helped manage the 14 federal programs that served senior citizens in Cascade County. Such a passion for that work. We had a family tragedy. My sister, my older sister, Nita, was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and we lost her 10 months later. Right. So during that time, I think you really reevaluate your life, and I knew for me it was time to come home. My oldest sister lives in Cody, and, you know, for years we had joked about every time the chamber job came open, she'd be like, hey, your job's open. And it became a joke. And, you know, one day it just wasn't a joke. And I was blessed enough to be offered a position there, a position that I really, really loved. You know, nothing but love for the community and for the organization. With my son graduating, though, that truly empty nest was kind of like, what else could we do? Right. So I had been watching everything happening in Casper. And, you know, being a Wyoming native, I really don't have any desire to leave Wyoming, probably ever again. Right. You know, I was in kind of the closest thing to Wyoming in Montana for 26 years, and I just don't see myself going very far. But my mom is still in Sheridan, where I was born and raised. My sister's still in Cody. I have a brother in Sheridan, lots of nieces and nephews, so really this is home to me. Right. And when I started looking at Casper, it's like, holy cow, that place is the land of opportunity. There are so many great things happening within Natrona County and Casper specifically. I just was like, wow, I want to be a part of that.